Scott found a rare video game on an online auction site priced at 35 Australian dollars. If the exchange rate is 1 US dollar is equal to 1.24 Australian dollars, find the cost of the game in United States dollars. Round to the nearest cent. So to solve this problem, we need to start with 35 Australian dollars. I'm going to signify Australian dollars with AUD. And what we do is multiply that by the exchange rate, because they tell us that 1 US dollar is equal to 1.24 Australian dollars. So if we multiply and create a ratio, we can convert the Australian dollars into US dollars. So what we need to do is make sure that since Australian dollars is in the numerator, that we need to have Australian dollars in our ratio in the denominator. That would mean 1 US dollar, signified by USD, will be in the numerator. If we go ahead and multiply straight across, we are going to get 35 over 1.24, and the Australian dollars in the numerator will cancel out with the Australian dollars in the denominator, leaving us with USD, United States dollar. So we can go ahead and calculate to see what that value is by putting 35 divided by 1.24, and that's going to equal $2.28.22, along with some extra decimal places. It says here to round to the nearest cent. Cent is signified by the hundreds place. So if we want to round to the nearest cent, we look at the thousands place, and since it's a value of 5 or higher, the 2 is going to round to a 3. So our answer here is going to be $28.23. And I'm going to put a box around that. For number 9, we have the question: a fisheye lens has a minimum focus range of 13.5 centimeters. If 1 centimeter is equal in length to about 0.39 inch, what is the minimum focus range of the lens in feet? So what we need to do is start with 13.5 centimeters and convert that into feet. Okay? They give us the ratio 1 centimeter is equal to 0.39 inch. So we can use that in our calculation. 13.5 centimeters is what we're going to start with. We'll multiply that by our ratio of 1 centimeter is equal to 0.39 inch. We want to make sure when we multiply that centimeters is in the denominator. And the reason for that is we're going to put a 1 underneath 13.5 centimeters. And so since centimeters is in the numerator, we need centimeters in the denominator. Let's do 1 centimeter and 0.39 inches. So if we go ahead and multiply this out, we'll see that our centimeters cancel out and we'll be left in inches. But we are not asked to find the minimum focus range of the lens in inches. We're asked to find the minimum focus range of the lens in feet. So we need to convert inches into feet. And we can do that by multiplying by yet another ratio. We want to make sure that we put our inches in the denominator so that the inches in the numerator can cancel out with the inches in the denominator. And we all know that 12 inches is equal to 1 foot. So let's go ahead and cancel out our centimeters. Let's cancel out our inches. And that leaves our answer in feet. And let's go ahead and multiply the fractions. 13.5 times 0.39 is equal to 5.265. And in our denominator, it's going to be 1 times 1 times 12. So that's going to be a 12 in the denominator. And the units we're going to be using, because our centimeters are canceled out, our inches are canceled out, and we are left with feet. So let's go ahead and divide 5.26 by 12. And we get 0.43875 feet. And we are asked to round to the nearest thousandths place. So the thousandths place is the third decimal. So here's the tenths place, the hundredths place, and the thousandths place. And to round that place, we need to look at the 10,000ths place right here. And so since this 7 is higher than a value of 4, we are going to round the 8 to a 9. So it's going to be 0.439 feet. And I'm going to put a box around that.